Welcome to this module on website audits. I'm glad you're here. Your website plays a powerful role in how students and parents perceive your consultancy. In this session, we'll break down how to evaluate it clearly and strategically, so you know what's working, what's not, and what to improve. Let's get started. Your website is usually the very first interaction prospective students and parents have with your consultancy, often before a call, an email, or even a WhatsApp message. In just a few seconds, visitors subconsciously decide whether they trust you, whether you feel professional, and whether they should stay or leave. That decision isn't based on one thing. It's based on many small signals working together. This is where a structured website audit becomes powerful. Rather than relying on guesswork or surface-level opinions, a proper audit helps uncover hidden gaps that quietly reduce engagement and inquiries. In this module, you'll learn how to approach website audits strategically, the same way a professional marketer would, so you can turn casual visitors into confident leads. Many consultancies assume that if a website looks good, it must be working well. But in reality, even well-designed websites lose credibility when navigation is unclear, pages load slowly, or messaging doesn't guide visitors properly. Small technical or user experience issues often go unnoticed, yet they silently frustrate visitors and reduce inquiries. People don't complain. They just leave. A website audit helps identify these invisible blockers. It shows you exactly where interest drops, where confusion begins, and where trust weakens, so your digital presence supports conversions instead of leaking them. As a counselor or consultant, your role isn't to write code or design layouts. Your responsibility is far more strategic. You need to ensure your website builds trust, communicates clearly, and gently guides students and parents toward the next step, whether that's booking a consultation or submitting an inquiry. By understanding what truly impacts confidence, clarity, navigation, speed, and calls to action, you avoid wasting time on cosmetic changes that look nice but don't improve results. A professional website audit always focuses on three core areas. First, technical performance. This includes loading speed, mobile friendliness, and technical errors that prevent pages from working smoothly. Second, user experience. How easily visitors can navigate the site, understand information, and trust what they see. And third, content and SEO. The clarity of messaging, relevance to student needs, and how easily the site can be found on search engines. These three dimensions work together. If even one is weak, the entire website underperforms. Starting with this framework ensures your audit leads to measurable, meaningful improvements. Visitors have very little patience online. If a page loads slowly, links don't work, or the mobile experience feels broken, users leave almost immediately, often before reading any content. A technical audit checks whether every page loads properly, especially on mobile devices, where most students browse. When the technical foundation is strong, your content and user experience can actually shine. That's why performance fixes often produce the fastest improvements in engagement and inquiries. A visitor should be able to find essential information within seconds. Programs offered, fees, contact details, and how to take the next step. If menus are confusing or buttons feel unclear, users hesitate. Even small friction, too many clicks, unclear labels, or hidden forms can drastically reduce inquiries. An audit looks at the journey from a visitor's perspective and asks, is this intuitive? Is this easy? Does this feel trustworthy? When navigation feels effortless, curiosity turns into action. Content does more than inform. It builds credibility. Students and parents are silently asking questions before they ever contact you. Can I trust this consultancy? Do they understand my situation? Have they helped students like me? A content audit checks clarity, tone, consistency, and relevance. It identifies where messaging is vague, overly generic, or missing reassurance. Testimonials, success stories, and clear explanations play a huge role in trust. And audits reveal where these elements are missing or underutilized. A beautiful website has little value if no one finds it. Search engine visibility determines whether your consultancy appears when students search for guidance. An SEO audit examines keyword usage, page titles, meta descriptions, headings, internal links, and overall discoverability. Optimizing these elements helps your website attract the right audience organically, students who are already looking for what you offer. Every page should clearly answer one question. What should the visitor do next? Whether it's booking a consultation, filling out a form, or downloading a guide, the next step must be obvious. Weak, hidden, or confusing calls to action reduce inquiries, even when interest is high. Optimizing conversion paths is the ultimate goal of a website audit, because traffic without action doesn't grow your business. Effective audits rely on data, not opinions. Speed tests, mobile usability checks, broken link scanners, and SEO tools reveal issues objectively. Using these tools systematically transforms vague impressions into clear, actionable insights, making your recommendations easier to justify and prioritize. An audit is only valuable if action follows. Instead of fixing everything at once, prioritize issues by impact. Slow loading pages, broken forms, and unclear calls to action should always come first, because they directly affect inquiries. Often, small high-priority changes create immediate improvements in both user experience and conversion rates. Websites are not one-time projects. Student expectations, design trends, and search engine algorithms evolve constantly. Regular audits help you stay aligned with these changes and prevent performance from slipping over time. Think of website audits as preventive maintenance, keeping your digital storefront effective, relevant, and competitive. A structured website audit transforms your site from a passive brochure into an active lead-generating asset. By addressing technical, user experience, content, and SEO gaps, you replace guesswork with strategy. Regular auditing ensures your website consistently supports growth, trust, and measurable results, not just good looks. A structured website audit turns your website into a stronger, more effective lead generation tool. Thank you for completing this module.